Hello, Susan Young here, and in this video I will be covering Shopaholics with anxiety and debt. Anxiety and debt. Mental health and debt, two taboo subjects that often unfortunately go hand in hand. Often, debt can cause mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. Conversely, debt can be a result of a mental health problem, often due to the very secretive nature of both debt and mental illness. People will suffer in silence. We can feel isolated and alone when in reality these are common issues. In a recent poll carried out by MoneySavingExpert.com of 6,700 people, 44% of those have had mental health problems or have partners who do, and had severe or crisis debt. This is 5 times as many as everyone else. It seems for those with mental health problems, big debts are much more likely than that of the general population. 1 in 4 British adults experiences at least one mental health problem in any year: clinical depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder. 44% of those seeking debt help have been prescribed medication to help them cope. 38% of those seeking debt help had considered or attempted suicide as a way out. 77% of those seeking debt help who are in a couple said debts affected their relationship. As I have just mentioned, anxiety is a common side effect of debt. Anxiety is a disproportionate fear that causes us suffer distress. What are the symptoms of anxiety? There are different anxiety disorders, and their symptoms will be different and vary in intensity from person to person. Anxiety itself can cause psychological and behavioral symptoms, such as intense fear, fear you are going mad, restlessness, fidgeting, inability to concentrate, sense of impending danger, nervousness, feeling on edge, impatience, irritability, being easily distracted, sleep difficulties, insomnia, detachment from surroundings. Anxiety can cause physical symptoms including rapid heartbeat, irregular heartbeat, shortness of breath, shallow breathing, dizziness, stomach discomfort, pain, nausea, diarrhea, increased bowel movements, drowsiness and tiredness, hypersensitivity, sights, sounds appear different, perhaps louder, intensifying, pins and needles, tense, aching muscles, especially in the shoulders, chest, and abdomen, dry mouth, sweating, which may have a different smell, headache, excessive thirst, frequent urinating, irregular periods, painful and missed, insomnia, sleep difficulties. Long-term symptoms. Anxiety can cause longer-term symptoms and changes in behavior. These can include withdrawing from social activities, avoiding social events, friends and family, even work. It is not uncommon for anxiety sufferers to take up smoking, drinking, or taking drugs. Anxiety sufferers can find that in order to try and gain perceived control over their lives, they increasingly avoid situations that make them anxious. This can lead to increased isolation and anxiety. If it is debt that is causing your anxiety, the best way to get rid of the anxiety is to deal with the debt. It sounds obvious. However, it can be daunting, and when faced with the situation, it can be tempting to bury our head in the sand. The only way to deal with debt is to face it. Here's what I suggest. Go to YouTube channel Zero Debt Coach. Brad Long can direct you with your finances. Brad and I will be working together to help you to be successful. When you go to his channel, tell him Stop Big Spending or Susan Young sent you. Question of the day. Shopaholics, are you dealing with a lot of anxiety every day? If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. How are you doing with this video so far? If you like this video, hit the like button below. Feel free to subscribe. Check out my website at www.stopbigspending.com. Leave me your email address at the Contact Us page on the website, and I will inform you on my next videos coming up. See you next week here on YouTube, and see you in social media. Have a great week.